and girls, a very happy Christmas. Do you know who I am? Do you? Oh, Father Christmas. That's right. I haven't always been known as Father Christmas, though. I've had many names. Did you know that yesterday was the feast of Saint Nicholas? Yes, Saint Nicholas. Now, he was a bishop many, many centuries ago. He was a bishop, and he was a good bishop, and the people loved him because he loved them, and he loved God. I want to tell you a story about Saint Nicholas. Now, way many years ago, if you got married and you were a lady, you had to bring some money, or you had to have property, maybe a house of your own. And if you didn't, you couldn't get married. Now, when Nicholas was alive, there was a man who had 3 daughters, but he was very poor. Very poor. He couldn't afford a dowry for his daughters. He couldn't even afford food for them to eat. And he thought all he could do was sell his daughters to be slaves. Now, St. Nicholas heard about this, and one evening, when everyone was asleep, he went past their house, and he threw a bag through the window. The next morning, when the man woke up, he found a big bag of gold, enough for one of his daughters to get married. He still couldn't afford a dowry for his other 2 daughters. Now, some months later, St. Nicholas went back to the house, and he threw something through the window. It was open, it was an open window. And he threw something through the window, and it was another bag of gold. Enough gold so that his second daughter could get married. But the man still couldn't afford for his 3rd daughter to get married. And he was curious. He was very grateful to the stranger who was throwing gold through the window, but he wanted to know who it was. So he locked the doors, closed all the windows, and waited. But late at night, he fell asleep. St. Nicholas couldn't get money through the window. Instead, he climbed onto the roof, and he dropped his gift of gold all the way down the chimney. And the 3rd daughter was married as well. Now, I wonder if you know of anybody else who comes down the chimney and leaves gifts and presents. You see, Saint Nicholas is known by many names. Some people call him Père Noël. Some people, they call him Chris Kringle. And in this country, we call him Father Christmas, or sometimes Santa Claus. That sounds a bit like Saint Nicholas, doesn't it? Santa Claus. Well, the story is, you should be nice to people, look after people, give them gifts when you can, and don't always look for a reward when you do. Now, normally, we would welcome all of you boys and girls to the Minster, here to Grimsby Minster with this lovely Christmas tree. we would have you all here at some point, and I would come along. I come along every year. I come to the Minster Minis. I come and see the choristers, the children who sing here. I can't do that this year because you're all keeping yourselves safe. But I still wish you all a very, very happy Christmas, and a happy Christmas from everybody here at Grimsby Minster. Happy Christmas, one and all! Ho, ho, ho! Ho!